So everyone has this as a foregone conclusion that Forest are going to lose to Man City. So I'm saying, let's throw the rule book out because I'm going crazy on this one. Welcome to your match preview for Forest versus Man City. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well. And welcome to your match preview for Forest versus City. This is PSR versus the corrupted PSR. 115 charges, and we ain't seen nothing from it yet. This apparently is a foregone conclusion. So if it is a foregone conclusion, then just go for it is my point here. If we're expected to lose, as long as we don't get tonked, then let's show some kahunas and let's just go for it. And I've got some crazy ideas in mind when it comes to the team selection. If you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. And screw it, man, the Hawaiian tops come back out today. The weather's nice, and if you want to grab one, we may never get to use it this season at this rate, but I still love it. So make sure you go and check the link out. It's pinned in the comments. Use FFTV15 as your code there, which will give you 15% off, and you can pick up any one of these bad boy items that you can see scrolling beneath me. Okay, let's do this. So Forest versus Man City. Now, if we go back to last season, 6-0, I was there. It was painful. But at home, we drew with them 1 apiece with a sequenced goal that had every single player passing the ball, touching it at least once, over 20 passes, and Cristiano Ronaldo puts it into the back of the net. The real question here is why? How did we go from 6-0 to a 1-1 draw? Did we suddenly learn how to play football? No. What Cooper did in that game, and that was one of his masterclasses. Yes, I said the word Cooper and masterclass in the same sentence. Was he blocked out the middle of the pitch? I've seen loads of people, and I'm sure you'll see it tonight on Gore. I think it's at 8:30. And by the way, we've got Uti on tonight. My boy Uti. I can't wait for that one. So make sure you tune in. I've seen loads of people saying, go back 5, stack the midfield, don't bother with a striker, all this crap. It's not going to work. Man City are used to these tactics. They're used to playing against 5 backs, against 5-4-1s, or whatever the formation would be. This is bread and butter for them. What they're not used to is the unexpected. And Man City will throw a weird result out every now and again. Now, am I sitting here saying Forest are going to win? I've had a feeling. You guys know I've had a feeling on this match. But realistically, objectively, Man City should win this. So why do we need to just prolong the pain? Let's just go for it. Let's get the atmosphere up at the City ground and let's see if we can cause one of those upsets. We are due that win this season. We haven't had that win this season that people are unexpecting. Maybe unexpected win is the word I'm looking for. Some people say, oh, the Villa match. What about the Villa match? What about the Man U Newcastle match? Okay, yes, I get that. But it's just one of those ones that needs to come at the right time for us now. This could be it. Are you beginning to believe? You won't be in a second when I show you my team sheet. So let's get into it. So this is the team that started against whoever we lost to or played or drew with last time. I can't remember anymore. And I'm going to make some wholesale changes here. Okay. And off the bat, I'm saying I'm playing a back 4. Be that Murillo and Niakate, or be that Murillo and Omabamidele, or be that Murillo and Bolly if he's fit. If Bolly's fit, he's probably the one I'm going for. I haven't seen the presser yet, so I don't know who's fit and who's not. In terms of the fullbacks, I'm going to do one of two things. I'm either going to drop Einar and bring Tavares back in, and this will make sense in a little while before you lot switch off and go watch freaking Mr. Beast or something. This fucking computer, man!
One eternity later.
Tantrum over. Honestly, this PC, guys. Thank you to everyone who's donated. If you do have a spare pound or two, the link's pinned in the comments. Please, I'm begging you. I need a new PC before I lose my mind. let's get back to the team sheet. Okay, so calm down. Right, something I'm thinking of doing, and I'm not doing it because I don't like him or I have an agenda or anything like that. I'm just thinking we need to spice some stuff up, and this makes more sense for the overall picture of the team I'm going with. So bear with me. And I know it's going to be unpopular, but I'm doing it. Nico Williams coming off for me, and I'm bringing Einar in at right back. It will all make sense soon, I hope. Okay? I'm going to leave Niakate there. Like I said, Bolly's my first choice, but it is what it is. I'm not dropping Danilo, and I'm not dropping Dominguez. But I have opened up a gap. And no, I am not putting Ryan Yates in. I'm bringing Sangare back in. It's about time. Look, if we're going to lose this game, as everyone's telling us, we might as well see if he's had any more confidence in him. Now, the other thing I'm going to do, I'm not putting Alanga in, and I'm dropping Callum Hudson-Odoi. I like Callum Hudson-Odoi, but we need to do something important here. And what I'm going to do, I'm almost going to play with a double 10 or an 8.5 and a 10. And then if Taiwo's fit, Taiwo goes up front for me. I'm worried about Wood. That post thing just took all his power out of him. Okay, so this is the team I'm going with. Okay, now there's many reasons for it. Let me talk you through them and let's see if you agree with my crazy logic. Firstly, why were we able to get a point out of Man City last season? The main reason is that we were able to block out the centre of the park. You do not play against Man City with width. If you play with width, they stretch you, there's holes in between the lines, you're dead man walking basically, right? So that's point number one for me. Point number two is we have to play with three in the middle. Forget this 5-back. You play a 5-back, you're going to force the back line deeper. You're going to force Man City further on top of you. It's not going to work. You're going to have to play with three midfielders. Now, if you agree with Sangare in there or not, you could switch him for Yates. I know there's a few of you that would do that. But whatever it has to be done with three. And then, for me, Morgan Gibbs-White can't be dropped because he's our most talented creative player. And the problem is, realistically, what you wanted to do is go into a 4-3-3 with some width, but then you would have to play Morgan Gibbs-White out on the right or out on the left, and he doesn't work there. So that's why I've gone with him and Reina. Between the two of them, they've been getting in each other's way, a lot of people have said. But if they're both playing as that 10 position, then they won't get in each other's way. And what you're going to do here is you're going to create the channels for Tavares to bomb up and down, assuming, of course, he's fully fit, and Einar to get up and down. They've both got decent engines. And then what I would do 70 minutes in when we're 3-0 up, then I'd take Einar off and bring Nico Williams in his place because Einar doesn't last the game. Yes, Tavares at left back is a huge risk defensively. I get that. But he does like to go forward and he may get a shot on goal that may not end up in the Trent. The only thing I will grant people here is the pace is lacking in this team. So some may say maybe if you are happy with this formation, drop Wood and put Alanga as a false 9. I don't like that at all. I honestly probably would consider just as a full spice up, Ribeiro up front. What have we got to lose, guys? This is the point I'm making here. Everyone expects us to lose. If we're going to lose, this team won't concede that many because the centre block is blocked out. So we may concede 1 or 2, maybe even 3. But there's a lot of creativity in here. You got some workhorses in Dominguez in that midfield. Danilo can get up and support and create almost what you want to do if and when Forest do get some attacks. You almost want to turn this into back into a 4-2-3-1, something like that, where you get that and then you get the overloads coming there. I mean, we're not going to get many opportunities to do it, but it just makes some crazy logical sense. Yes, I am lacking in sleep. Yes, I'm still getting this heartburn thing going on. Yes, Forest are stressing me out. What do you think? Would you go with it or not? Or is it just too left field for you guys and you're going to be boring and go like a standard orthodox 5 at the back formation, which I just hate. Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so if my crazy team hasn't worried you enough, let's have a look at Pep's crazy team. And honestly, there's no real point in predicting what Team City are going to go with because they could go with anything, man. Stones probably will come back in. He may drop Gravidio, or however you say his name. And the rest of it, like, could Foden play? Maybe they bring in... Oh, man, look at that bench, man. Doku could come in. Sideshow Bob could come in. Kovacic could come in. Alvarez. Yeah, I don't want to look at this team anymore. I don't want to look. Let's change the screen. Okay, so having looked at their team, having looked at our team, what do I think and what do you guys think is going to happen in this match? Like, everything says we lose. I'm just... 4 weeks now I've been sitting on this feeling, and granted it's because I thought, Man City are going to get to the semi-finals of the Champions League, and they blew that. I just feel we're going to... I don't know. Maybe it's the Hawaiian shirt. I don't know. I'm going 5-2 Forest. Yes, you heard me right. I predicted it last year at the Etihad. It didn't come off. Maybe it will this time. Just get a point. Just get a point. I don't know. See you tonight on Grumpy Old Reds and the Predictor League. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button if you're new. And if you're new or old, get that like button hit. Yeah. I really hope you lot haven't watched this by the time Gore goes live. I'm in for a pasting. See you then. Come on, you Reds.